So guys, this is the Berber flag, if you don't know already. And that symbol there means free man. And if it's got a line in the middle, that means free woman. 200, brother. Berber price. Ah, really? Machine quality.
But this is good quality.
Good quality. Ah. Salam alaikum, or hello from Marrakesh, Morocco, in the north of Africa. I'm currently in a traditional Berber market, as you can see here. Georgie, say hi. With Georgie as well. Today we are exploring the Atlas Mountains and the Berber area, so we're going to learn about the history of the Berber people and some information about the Ourika Valley. Yalla. If you've watched any of my previous videos on Morocco, you'll know that I've learned a bit of Arabic. However, the people here speak Berber. So the three dialects of, or the three languages of Morocco, like that are recognized. First, Arabic. Second, Berber. And third, Francais, French. So here they speak Berber. So unfortunately, I won't be able to interact with many locals today because they all speak Berber, but I'll try my best. I'll try and learn a few phrases so that I can buy some things on camera and stuff. But yeah, this is the market. So it's a Monday today, and on Mondays is the market day for the Berber people here in this village, as you can see. But it's very muddy and very wet.
Very cold.
And very cold, Georgie says. But it's very cool here and very different. Sorry. And very chaotic. We're gonna keep going. Market all done then. It's very interesting to see how the Berber people buy their goods. So the traditional food and also their clothing and shoes and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna head to the next place now. We've now stopped again at the Artisan store. It's got traditional plates and stuff, and all these, I think these are made from camel bones, the white ones anyway. Wow. Zwina. Very nice. شنو اسمك؟
إبراهيم.
أنت؟ سميتي ماكس.
سميت ماكس.
متشرفين.
إن شاء الله مشرفين.
Nice to meet you, brother.
لاباس كل شيء.
No more Arabic than that.
Est-ce que ça va? It's good.
Français a little.
إن شاء الله. It's good.
Zwina, beautiful. Amazing.
هذا حجر.
Wow.
حجر لستون.
Yeah, شنو هذا؟
هذا فوسيل. هذا فوسيل أورتوس. This أورتوس.
I see fossils. Yes. Wow.
Yeah, this is Amani, snail.
Oh, snail. Wow, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is very
beautiful.
old, huh?
Yes, very old.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Hello, do you like the jalaba? Marrakesh. Yes.
Good. Very good.
Guess the price.
600.
200, brother. Berber
I
price.
give you 300.
Really?
Yeah.
Machine quality.
But this is good quality.
Good quality.
Yeah.
Shukran.
No, this is nice.
It's good. Thank you. They're complimenting my jalaba. Thank you.
Berber jalaba.
Shukran.
Berber jalaba.
Berber jalaba. I see. Thicker wool quality.
Sheep.
Yeah. Sheep. Okay. He's got a sheep jalaba. Okay. So we'll make our way in here then. Shukran. Shukran, brother. Nice to meet you. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Oh, they've got little clay pots. Wow, they're amazing. The colour of them. That's what I love about Morocco. It's just so colourful and so vibrant. Everywhere you go is just colour. It's amazing. Look at the teapots and stuff. So over this side you actually can see the mountains, and then here you can see some of the traditional Berber houses. So the height restrictions are different to that in Marrakesh. So you don't build higher than the highest mosque. So for example, in Marrakesh it's the Koutoubia Mosque, which is 77 meters. So you can't build higher than that. But the mosque here is obviously short, taller than the greatest height of these buildings here. Anyway, the colour of the buildings in this Berber village doesn't have to be the same. So for example, in Marrakesh they have to be this red colour, but here they don't have to be, like the white here. And also the windows, they have small windows here, because in this area, the Atlas Mountains, it's very cold, so they want to keep all the heat in. The homes here then are made of clay and wood, like a mix, maybe cedar wood, and that's just to, for insulation, to keep the home nice and warm. But yeah, it's amazing here. The Berber people are also called the Amazigh people and are native to this area. However, the Atlas Mountains, or the Berber people, span from the Canary Islands all the way to Egypt. And these Atlas Mountains here, the mountain range stretches from here, Morocco, North Africa, Algeria, and Tasmania. Oh no, not Tasmania, Tunisia, I think that's right, Tunisia. So it stretches all the way across North Africa, but it's amazing. And right now there's snow on them, and you can actually ski. There's a ski resort somewhere around here. But yeah, we're gonna jump back in the van and head to the next place now. We've got ourselves a little coffee. Cheers, George.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Review. Good coffee. Very nice.
What's the name of it?
The coffee, cappuccino. Ah,
It's milk with coffee, yeah?
yes, coffee.
Nus nus.
Nus nus.
Nus nus. That means
Ah.
half.
Ah, Zwin. Very nice, thank you. He just told me the name of it. It's nus nus. Nus nus. Cheers, guys.
Olive oil. This one argan oil for eating. You can see it.
We've just stopped off at this beautiful spice shop. So they sell like perfumes, scrubs, natural deodorant, stuff like that. And we also got to try some tea and also the argan oil. Did you like it, George?
Yeah, but it's not a spice shop, it's an argan oil
An argan oil shop.
selling thing.
Yeah. But there we tried some peanut butter as well, and made from the argan fruit, and it has like a nut inside, and then within that nut is an almond, I think. So there's like cosmetic almonds and also the roasted almonds to eat. But the shop's amazing, and the women singing there were really good as well. So next stop now. We've stopped off before our hike. We're about to hike up the Atlas Mountains, and we've stopped off at this river. We're gonna eat some food. We've brought our own food because we weren't sure on what food they offered, but this river's amazing. And there's some snow about. There's not much on the floor here, but in the mountains all the way up there is snow. But it's amazing. And the colours on the water are just incredible. I might have a little explore up there. Don't think Georgie would be a fan of that. Hello, Georgina.
Hello.
How do you rate the river?
A little bit underwhelmed, to be honest.
Underwhelmed? It's amazing.
No, it is.
Mountains.
For some reason I thought it was more colourful.
Yeah, I do think it would be a bit more colourful. Yeah, but it's amazing. So we'll find a spot now, maybe have some food or explore the town. There's a town behind us. But yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. We're crossing the river. It's very, very fast flowing. I think it's because all the snow must be melting. But wow, look, it's amazing. We've decided to sit down and eat. What did we order, George?
Omelette, chicken tagine, and chocolate mousse.
Ah, chocolate mousse
We're
as
sharing
well.
because we're broke.
We're sharing because we're broke. And also we brought some food, but we're not the most hungry. But we've got a beautiful view to our right. Snow on the mountains,
And
flowing
to our
water.
left.
Oh, and to our left, yeah. Amazing. That's the bridge that we were just on. But yeah, we'll give you a food review now. First up, bread review. Go on, George.
Nice. Warm, bitter, but no butter.
No butter with it, but it's good. Traditional Moroccan bread. Yalla. Next up, omelette with a black olive.
Do you like olives?
Yeah, I'll have an olive, yeah.
And then,
I'll eat the olive.
do you like cucumber?
Yep. You have that. Oh,
See if there's anything in this. Doesn't look like it. I've never seen an omelette that looks like this. I'm intrigued, I'm curious, and I'm excited.
go on, give it a
Dig
try.
right in.
That olive was really salty, actually. I've had some olives in my previous videos, but not as salty as that.
Okay, well, it's kind of giving quiche.
Quiche, yeah. Looks nice. Is it good?
Just literally just egg.
Just
no
egg.
flavour at all, just egg.
Ah, just egg. What are we getting next course? Chicken tagine, I think.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shukran. Wow, that looks amazing. What's this, George?
Lemon chicken tagine.
Lemon chicken
Do you
tagine.
like lemon?
Yes, I love lemon.
Okay.
Do you not?
No. That's
Why
okay.
did you? Oh, there's a kitty there. That's amazing. No, don't get it over here while we're eating, actually. That's a lot of chicken. So tagine, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, might be the national dish, but if it's not the national dish, it's a very common dish here in Morocco.
Taste
We'll
test.
get Georgie to do a taste test now.
Sorry, I'm really picky for meat, so just checking.
I mean, it looks amazing, the colour. Okay, temperature?
Bit chewy, but it's nice.
Bit chewy but nice, yeah. So the way the tagine's cooked then, I explained this in more detail in my crazy night street food tour. If you want to watch that video, that's really interesting. I try like lamb brain and lamb head, or sheep's head, sheep's brain. Not sure if it's sheep or a lamb. But the way it cooks, so it's like a clay pot, and it goes in like maybe a clay oven, not too sure, but it goes back to like maybe the I don't know how many years ago, maybe hundreds of years ago. So they cook it. It's got like a chute, as you've just seen the guy.
Well, like it had a lid on it.
Yeah, like a
I
chute.
don't know.
No, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, so like the lid that Georgie just said, it's like so it's got a chute at the top, and when the steam rises, it then cools, and then it drips down and bastes the meat inside. So it makes the meat really tender. Is the chicken tender, George? Yeah? Yeah, so that's the way it's cooked. Anyway, we're gonna dig into this beautiful tagine and see you at dessert, chocolate mousse.
It is chocolate mousse time.
Nice.
They're so good.
My turn for the chocolate mousse. Oh, it's quite rich actually. Rich, isn't it? Yeah.
It's got like a hint of coconut.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it does. Coconut, yeah. Anyway, dinner all done. We're gonna pay this guy, and then start our hike now into the mountains. Quick fact about the Atlas Mountains: the tallest of the mountains is here in Morocco. The tallest peak in North Africa. The tallest mountain in North Africa is one of the peaks in the Atlas Mountains, and the tallest mountain in Africa is Kilimanjaro. Yes, hike time. And the hike has commenced. I think the hike's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll show you this again. This is absolutely wonderful and amazing. I think in the summer the water's much more clear, much clearer, but it still looks pretty cool. Anyway, we're going in the backs of the restaurants, it seems. Are you excited for the hike, George?
Yeah, but quite hot.
Hot, yeah, it's boiling. I've had to take all my stuff off. Oh, we're going back down here. Oh, we're literally walking on the river, George. Wow, this is amazing.
Well, I hope it's like this before we're not.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy did say that we'll have to use our hands at some point. So we might be on all fours in a minute.
Great.
But yeah, la shukran, sorry brother, sorry. I haven't brought any cash with me, otherwise I'd buy that little guy's popcorn. Anyway, let's go. So that's a natural fridge, it seems, for the Berber people. I don't know if they cool all their food and drink like that, but there's some soft drinks cooling in the cold water that way anyway. On we go. So that was a little stone shop. That's how the traditional Berber people carve and cut the stones. They're really cool. I'd get a camel, but we're short on cash and I want to save it so me and Georgie can get a Fanta lemon. But we're in this, back in this clay store. What's your favourite colour in here, George? These are amazing, like mini spice pots here.
I don't know.
Yes, surely.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I knew it. This spice pot's cool.
Yeah, I quite like this actually.
Yeah, that's nice, yeah. Anyway, yeah, the handcrafted stuff here is amazing. But little pit stop done, back on with the hike. So guys, this is the Berber flag, if you don't know already. And that symbol there means free man. And if it's got a line in the middle, that means free woman. So the name of the people, Berber or Hamzikan, I'm not sure on, I forgot that word. But it's like the indigenous people, what Berber also means, the synonym. That's the flag for the Berber people anyway. Let's continue. We're about halfway up and we've stopped to get a Fanta lemon. Georgie's favourite drink, is it, George?
My favourite drink? No.
Oh, one of mine anyway. Yeah, halfway up and we've come to some like, some more souks, some more shops. They're really colourful and amazing, but we're going to keep going up there. The view's amazing as well. And there's also snow here, which is pretty cool. And we've made it to the waterfall. Looks like the one in Adelaide, George.
Yeah, it does.
Similar, but we've made it to the top. Whoa! Literally was just going to show you the ice, guys, and it's very icy up here. But here's the waterfall. It's quite small. Not sure on the name, not sure on the height either. And you probably couldn't swim. Not that it's warm enough to swim anyway. But yeah, we've made it to the top. So the hike all done. Probably won't film the process of going down because it's just the same stuff, but the views are amazing from up here. Hopefully we don't go any higher like these people here. But yeah, we're in the Atlas Mountains, which is amazing. Yeah, it's great. Right. See you guys in a bit at the bottom. We've made it back down to the bottom. Journey wasn't awful and we got to see some locals up there, which was good. Anyway, back to the car now. Right, so a bit of change of scenery. I am atop of the riad in which me and Georgie are staying in, and the sun's just going down, but we're back from the tour now to Ourika, not sure on the valley name, but I've said it in the video anyway. But it was good to see how where some of the Berber people live, and an insight into well, the market in particular and their homes and stuff like that. I didn't film too much of their homes, but it was a really good day out and me and Georgie really enjoyed it. But we're currently in a new riad, which the next video is going to be a tour of this riad, or in a few videos time. But it's really nice and it's great and the view's amazing. And behind me you can see where we were today in the Atlas Mountains over there. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, it really helps me out. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.